After 15 years of playing Dean, how do you think he changed you in a personal and professional level? In an unimaginable amount. Professional, I think, this is a once in a lifetime opportunity to play a character for this long and to be on a show for this long, and to be able to tell a story that someone truly enjoys and doesn't get tired of, and playing a character that you truly enjoy and never really get tired of. And I really could. I could play Dean forever, and probably because I share a lot in common with the guy. So it just feels natural, super natural now. And from a personal level, like, sure, I've, who I was before I started the show is long gone. It's just, as far as like that life that I had, I'm still the same person, but my circumstances have dramatically changed. And it is afforded me, a life I could have only dreamed of. It has afforded me friends, and coworkers, that I will keep in contact with for the rest of my life. And it has introduced me to a fandom that I will forever be grateful for sticking with us and watching us and being as supportive as you guys have been over the years. It truly is a marvel, to not just me, but a lot of those people and a lot of people in the industry. This show has always been kind of the little show that could, and it's because of you that we did. So I think I'm thankful for that. And yeah, it has forever changed me. So thank you.
Hi, Jared. Thank you for everything. What is the one thing you will miss the most? Good luck with Walker. Thank you. The one thing I will miss the most. God, there are a lot of things I'm going to miss deeply. I think the one thing I'll miss the most, it's hard to say one thing. I'll miss our crew a lot. I'll miss the family, and not taking anything away from our Walker family, but just, you make lifelong friends, over 15 years, and just catching up with them, just feeling that comfort, just feeling that familiarity. If Walker goes 15 years, I'll be 53. So it's very different going from 22 to 38 than 38 to 53 or 54. And so I grew up a lot on Supernatural. I met my wife, and now we've been married 10 years and have 3 kids. And so I've been through so much. I have so much history with a lot of those people. And it's also weird shooting Walker in COVID times, because everybody's wearing masks. You're not supposed to get close to anybody. And so, for 15 years, essentially for 325 episodes, when you get to set, you're hugging everybody. You have that human contact. And, when someone's had a tough weekend, you can go and give them a hug and talk to them and say, like, hey, you all right? Like, I'm thinking about you, and check it in. This will change. This too shall pass. But for now, it's just different. It's different. So I'll miss you guys. I hope we'll do this again in person and see you guys. I miss human contact. And I miss the ESPN family, both, behind the cameras in Vancouver and behind the scenes in Chicago or Vancouver or New York or Toronto or, Jacksonville or Tennessee, wherever.
Would you ever get a tattoo in memory of Dean? Yeah, I would. I actually talked about it. Maybe not necessarily of Dean specifically, but the show. I know there's a few of the crew that went out and got one that we'd all talked about getting together, and then and then COVID kind of made it a little difficult to do that. But yeah, I might still do that. I might still get that one. So I'll let you know.
Dear Jared, what is your favorite Harry Potter book and movie and spell? Much love from Hungary. Oh man. Okay. All right. For all you other Harry Potter nerds, my favorite book, God, I read the books. So I hadn't seen the movies until quarantine. I had read all the books before well, maybe one of the movies came out. But I remember reading the Deathly Hallows Part 2 in Vancouver. And I think I was working at like 7 a.m. and I had just gotten the book. And so I was reading it at like 2 a.m. and I was like, I'll put it down. And then I kept reading it. Long story short, I didn't sleep before set. I had to finish the book. So I do have to say, much like the earlier question about what my favorite episode was, or my favorite 3 episodes, I do feel like Deathly Hallows, I guess Part 2 for the movie, but Deathly Hallows was my favorite book. I love storytelling, and the way Deathly Hallows wrapped up that story was just really impressive. You know, it makes you sad, and you're like, well, they're all supposed to live still, and they're all supposed to, go play and this and that. But as far as storytelling goes, and what we can learn from it, I feel like that book number 7 was my favorite. So I guess I would say that movie as well. I guess it would be movie number 8, but book number 7. And my favorite spell, Expecto Patronum. I love I love the idea. I think what Sam and Dean had for so long was they were almost each other's Patronus. When Sam was in trouble, Dean was there, and when Dean was in trouble, Sam was there. Even if when Dean was in trouble, Sam was just there to tell him it's okay. And yeah, you can go. So I do feel like the idea that you have somebody or something that supports you and knows what you need, even if what you need isn't what they want, is pretty powerful to me. So let's bring out those Patronuses. I don't know, what's the plural of Patronus? Thank you for the question.
Why did it take you so long to help Jared lift the log for Brave Alecki? Well, I will say that what you saw in the video was just a small portion of the whole crew, including myself, watching Jared try to lift a variety of logs for a solid half an hour. So entertainment is why.
Hi, Jared. Sending you love from Mexico. Oh my gosh. Thank you. If you had the chance to work with Jensen again, what kind of project would it be? I will get the chance to work with Jensen again. That's not The Last of Us. Yeah, we'll work together again for sure. Hopefully sooner than later. I know he's as you all know, he's going up to Toronto to work with Eric again and Phil and do The Boys, a different kind of The Boys, which is kind of funny. And I'm here in Austin, but I think he knows he has a standing invitation to do whatever he wants down on Walker. And I don't know if I can get to Toronto. I'm too busy with Walker, but we'll find something somewhere, and it'll be great.